Hi, I'm Denise Murtagh. I'm the Business Development Manager here at Dungannon Enterprise Centre. We are the lead partner in the Shine project. And really, I just want to talk very briefly about a couple of examples of programmes and initiatives that we have ran in the past that really tie in with supporting leadership amongst females in the community sector. In particular, those that provide an opportunity for women to reflect upon themselves, opportunities for critical reflection, opportunities for women to hear their own voice and to be heard and promote their own sense of leadership and personal values. And there are a variety of ways in which we have done that in the past that we want to bring into the Shine project. Some really good examples are our lead programme. We have a programme that we operate in our local area, and it's for women who are in a position or a potential position of civic leadership within the community or voluntary sector. So perhaps these are women who are employed in the community and voluntary sector, or there are women who are supporting their own local communities in a voluntary capacity. They're not getting paid. They're perhaps part of a local community group or organisation that supports local community economic development. And there are lots and lots of women, as we know, that are involved in these roles traditionally right across Europe. So it's not just here. Our lead programme supports approximately under 20 women across this local area here in Mid-Ulster in Northern Ireland. And it takes them on a journey of discovering their own personal leadership style, what their attributes are, the importance of effective leadership, how they can empower other women in their local communities to come on board to fulfil the objectives or the mission of the organisation or that community group and leave a legacy behind. And part of that training, yes, it covers different styles of leadership thinking and leadership skills and what are important traits for a leader to have, but it focuses on the key questions of what, as a female, how does that work for you as well? And some of the really most effective ways in which we have been able to make a real impact with local women in the past in the framework of leadership is by providing opportunities for critical reflection, be that in the activities that we do on the programmes, the conversations that we encourage, the best practice visits that we do. There are always times scheduled in for self-reflection, for those female participants, for those women to be able to reflect on themselves. So some of the key questions we will be asking, and questioning is a big technique that we would use throughout our programmes or initiatives to enable that period of self-reflection. So questioning on personal values, what they stand for, what their personal mission is in life, before we move on to a more of a career focused or the focus of the organisation. So self-reflection is really important. Any organisation who wants to promote females in a position of leadership in their organisation or their local communities need to provide opportunities for those females to be critically reflective of themselves and to give those women a voice to explain themselves to themselves. So allowing women the space, the time and the opportunity to actually find out what it is that motivates them, what their mission and values are in life, why they're in that position and where they want to go and what they want to achieve. Another important aspect alongside the critical self-reflection is peer reflection, and particularly with females, we work really well as a network. Groups of women together can be really, really powerful, and I have found through our lead programme and other female orientated programmes and initiatives that we have managed in the past that those female networks of support are key in developing the skills amongst those women, that opportunity for peer reflection for someone else, someone like-minded with a similar skill set, another female can really help develop that person, can really help develop that female's thinking as well. So peer reflection as well as critical reflection is key. Another programme that we had, although not totally focused on leadership by any stretch of the imagination, it was really to develop female startups, new businesses amongst the female community. We had a programme called Innovate Her and Inspire to Innovate. And again, very similarly, a group of women were supported to take their ideas from that seed stage right into off the ground, into action, full businesses for themselves. The key activities that really worked there, again, was providing an opportunity for self-reflection, encouraging self-awareness, asking the questions that made the women think more about themselves and their actions, why they did things, why they wanted to do things. The other element, which was so important, was the appearance and the usage of role models and peer support, peer mentoring. So that group of women acted as each other's sounding boards. They encouraged each other to think critically. They asked tough questions. They played devil's advocate when it was needed. And by bringing in role models, women potentially in higher positions of female leadership or that had set up a business themselves previously, that really boosted the confidence and brought a huge drive to buoy those women on the programs that we did. So those are two key messages, I think. Opportunities for critical self-reflection and enabling peer reflection or peer support, peer mentoring in some shape or format. The two biggest advantages for me as an outcome of those programs was that it really helped alleviate that imposter syndrome that unfortunately is all too common in women, particularly in Northern Ireland. And I am sure it's the same across Europe, but it really did help alleviate that imposter syndrome. It also, one of the big benefits was also that it increases, and it did increase the levels of self-awareness amongst those females. And as we know, self-awareness, emotional intelligence is a key component of effective leadership. So those are two main takeaways from both programs that we have managed.